Speedbird 851, turn right heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
The Air India saga has been full of negatives, which has also, on top of the airline, projected a negative light over the fantastic air travel market that is India. But today, instead of looking at all the negatives, it's time to look at some positives. On a personal level, I've found that through the struggles Air India have been facing, it's resulted in actually me gaining a proper interest in the Indian air travel market, and hence why I'm making this video for you all right now. At this stage, companies and airlines are all lining up to potentially express their interest in the Indian carrier, with the expression of interest forms in particular due in the coming weeks. So what exactly can Air India offer right now in its current state of decline to airlines and/or companies that may persuade them to express some form of interest? To be honest, there's quite a lot of attractive points that can come from the purchase of Air India. We'll begin with routes. Air India fly right now to something like 90 destinations, split of course between Indian domestic routes and international destinations, with a fleet of around 130 aircraft. A number of these aircraft are in fact new as well, like the 787s for instance, which they have 23 of. Air India already has a huge employment base. It's calculated to be at a total of 8,000, which can be broken up into 2,000 pilots, 2,000 engineers, and 4,000 cabin crew. In regards to aircraft, the Indian airline is the only carrier in India with its own aircraft maintenance repair centre and training centre, with full Boeing 777 and Boeing 787 simulators. This is a huge plus for up-and-coming pilots. They also have 33 hangars in India alone. Due to old rights, Air India also have prime slots at domestic airports where flights depart by the hour, so for example 7 AM, 8 AM and so on. This is a huge positive as these time slots are preferred by business travellers. Air India are also a part of Star Alliance, which is the biggest alliance grouping going around, and therefore have a number of already established code shares and obviously alliances with other carriers in this Star Alliance group. Finally, Air India have rights to most countries and slots at key airports like London Heathrow. Despite it appearing very negatively, the purchase of Air India can certainly have a few positive impacts on any business. However, some carriers can see the amount of money and work they would need to invest into the airline to reap some kind of reward, and this can simply turn them off, and then they don't pursue their interest further. For the sake of all employees, I do hope that a resolution can be found and Air India can rise back up. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video of mine. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and of course, if you enjoyed the video, drop it a thumbs up. I look forward to seeing all of you in my next video.
I will fly.